another weekly love scope. So I am starting off with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, this is for you. We're going to get into it. This is new, returning, or impending. Yours, their feelings, whatever tarot brings us today. Know that I pull for all Tauruses of the world. So not everything will resonate. Take what does, ignore the rest. Know that tarot tells a story, it does not write it. You do. You are the author of your story, and I'm here to help you tell it. If you'd like for me to tell it some more in a personal reading, then you could contact me via my website, which is linked in my profile or in the description below. Okay, let's do this, shall we? I'm going to ground this reading with a Moonology card, especially with the full moon coming. Cannot wait to do a full moon reading. I feel like all my readings are on point whenever the new or full moon comes along, especially the full moon. All right, Taurus, adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. That is your mantra for this reading. Let's get into it, shall we? Again, I do new, returning, or impending. It's kind of like wherever tarot wants to take us. Very rarely do I get singles, so I tend to do collective single readings all the time. I'm going to pull 2 cards for the second house, which is Taurus. Planet ruler Venus. All right. Second card, the Page of Swords. So this is you, Taurus. You're either trying to get information about a person, like learning more about a new person, or you're trying to, I mean, this does denote to a newish relationship, developing new feelings, either trying to get to know someone or having a hard time finding the words for something too, as well. So we'll get into it to clarify more. Wow. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Who is this person in Taurus's orbit? This is new, returning, or impending. Who is this person? Shuffle once, twice. These cards are so slippery, but they want to tell all because they're so slippery. Who is this person in Taurus's orbit? This is their headspace, their mentality, where they're at right now. You might be dealing with, this is Pisces, water signs, someone who's very in touch with their emotions. I love this card. And it's not because I'm a Pisces myself, but you know, the Queen, they just embody all heart and all soul. They make you feel safe. They make you feel warm. So like when you're around them, you can't help but feel like you want to express yourself too, especially as a Page of Swords for someone who has a hard time accessing that emotional side of yourself. The Queen of Cups is a good balance. Your feelings for this person, you want to talk to them. You want to have a conversation. This is all going to be about, like, let's get everything out in the open. Their feelings for you, they're a little indecisive right now. Your intentions for them, I mean, the conversation that you want to have is very much like Page of Cups, or sorry, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, of wanting to find the words to approach them. But Taurus, the readings that I've been getting from you are, you know, constantly just like hanging in the back. Like you're okay being a wallflower and just waiting for the opportunity to fall into your lap. Not a lot of action. Very rarely do I get a Taurus reading where it's like fire, where you're ready to make a move. You're kind of like waiting for your person to make the move. And then here are their intentions. We're going to clarify this because this could be they're at a distance from you. Things are going to move fairly quickly as far as their intentions for you. But it might be a long distance relationship too. And they want to close that gap. What are your mutual energies together? What are your mutual energies? What's Taurus and their person, mutual energies? That could be why they're having to make a decision. Could be a decision between whether or not they should move closer to you, or you know, pick up the pace in your connection, because they do feel a lot for you. What's the mutual energies? Mutual energies, let's shuffle one more time. Mutual energies is Queen of Wands. You have a lot of feminine energy, which I like that, because it's just, it allows things to kind of just fall where they may. Especially with the Queen of Wands, I think both of you together, when you are together, it's like you're drawn to each other and you're not really overthinking it. It just feels good in that moment. And you're able to create stuff together, you know, create a world together where nothing really exists outside of that. Knight of Swords, mutual energies. I'm going to pull 3. The Page of Cups, a lot of pages. Like, the only thing we don't have is the Page of Wands. And then we have the 3 of Wands. So we have a little bit of Wands, Swords, and Cups, which I like to see, but only 1 Pentacle. So this feels very much like a new connection that is brewing. You are getting to know each other, and now you're kind of like embarking on that next step of, and what's next? Do we have that talk of, okay, how do we feel about each other? Because we have the Page of Cups here. So I feel like the conversations between you two, they're not deep. It's not like you're getting into the philosophical, like talking about your beliefs and values. It's very much, I want to flirt with you. I want to get to know you that way. It's a very playful energy that I'm getting from both of you, actually. But they're definitely more in their feels. Getting heavy water signs. Something might happen during this last week of Cancer. So you might have already met them. Might have already met them and just started talking. Why the Queen of Cups for how they view the relationship, their mentality? Why the Queen of Cups? This deck is so old. It's like disintegrating in my hands. Why the Queen of Cups? We don't have major arcanas except for the Chariot. So again, this is like, you know, days, weeks that this has been transpiring. 9 of Wands for the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. There's that page in there. So your person desires you. They want to, I'm getting like very much love letter, like they want to confess their feelings. They want to, this is the type of relationship where you don't really talk about your feelings. You don't talk about how much you care about each other. I don't think they've heard it from you. And so it's very much something that's like hidden. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten the moon, because they're hiding that part of themselves that they identify with. And they want to tell you, but it's holding them back. Why the 9 of Wands? Why the 9 of Wands? But that's that fire energy that is somewhat present in your mutual energies. Okay. So I think they're feeling right now, is this the right relationship or the right connection or even the right time for me to tell you, Taurus, that I really like you? Why the 2 of Swords? 2 of Swords was clarified by the 2 of Swords. So your person is deep in thought about what is happening between the 2 of you. 10 of Cups and then the 10 of Swords. This is 10-10. Wow. Could develop into a pretty significant connection because we have the end of a cycle. But I think it's pretty plain and clear that your person's decision either ends up in a wish fulfillment, that they get their happily ever after with you, or they suffer a lot of pain and misery because of this connection. That's very black and white. There's not a lot of gray that this person is thinking about? Why the Chariot? We have the Nine of Swords and then the Page of Cups. Page of Cups came out in your mutual energies. I don't know, Taurus. I think you two would benefit from having a really like in touch with your emotions type of talk, because I think, you know, the Page of Cups can sometimes be a little irrational, impulsive. And I think right now their thoughts, their anxieties are pulling them into an irrational, like, tailspin of what's happening in your connection. Why the Chariot, though? Why the Chariot? Let's come back to that, because we have the Nine of Cups here. So again, it's like 10, 10, 9, 9, 9 that I'm getting from them. Of, I think this connection will reach its natural, like, cycle of completion. And now I'm just getting this sense of, where do we go next? What's going to happen? And is this person, is this worth it at the end of the day? They don't know yet. They're still undecided. All right, well, why the Eight of Wands? This is your feelings for them. We have the Ten of Wands. So much tens in here. The Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, this is the Two of Wands. My bad. 2, 2, 2. Gosh, you just want to shoot for, like, you're hanging back still, but I think it's not going to be, you're not going to wait too long to have this conversation, because of this Page of Pentacles that's been clarified twice. So this is someone where when you meet them, you're like, oh yeah, this has a lot of potential. And you kind of want to jump into it quickly as far as being loyal to them. You have the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh, I've never had so many clarifying cards come out aligned exactly with the current spread. It's like tarot is just saying, it's this glaring message for you, Taurus, of getting to know your person more, getting more information, so that you can make decisive action about whether or not this connection is going to move forward. But I think it does deserve a talk between the both of you, which hasn't happened yet. We have the Empress that's blocked with the Ten of Wands. There's the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is blocked. This is telling me that one or both of you aren't willing to go the extra mile to creating this abundance of making it happen, make everything happen, you know, have it all together. Because that's what the Empress represents. It's like 10 of Cups, but then I'm going to have a family and we're going to have, like, the best careers. If you're career oriented, it's just like all the goals and things that you think about with your person. With the Empress unblocked, you go for it. And it's just the universe rewards you with that, because you're open to it. Your heart is open to it. But it's blocked right now because someone is unwilling to put in the work of, you know, till death do us part. Why the Ten of Wands blocked? Nine of Pentacles. I don't know. You're over here with the Page of Pentacles, like, really wanting to give into. This is the first time that I'm seeing more of the pentacles come into light of your connection. You know, feeling proud of the work that you put into each other. It's like it almost feels like too scared, or I think I wrote this on one of the horoscopes, just like this hyper independence that you've been alone for so long that you don't know what it's like to have to take care of another person. Just one more. Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Again, Page of Pentacles came out 3 times. 3 times, Taurus. The Devil. Yeah. It's like this bad habit of, and Taurus is this way. They like work, and not work in relationships. Like they prioritize work, professional work, over the connection. But if these were unblocked, the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, this would be a complete wish fulfillment of being able to create a home and family life together. But it takes you really putting in that effort to put yourself out there, Taurus. Put yourself out there. Easy as pie. Just do it. But also 9 of Pentacles is blocked, and that's like my self-esteem card. Like, hey, you know, I'm willing to put my all into a connection because I filled my cup first and I feel good. Like I am established in my career, and I have the resources and the support to be able to like put into a connection. And I don't think it's there yet. I feel like maybe you, and the reason why they're looking at you like, is this something to invest in, is because I don't think you are on a stable ground as far as feeling like you're ready for a commitment. We have the Sun. Something might happen during Leo season. Wow! We have the Sun and the Lovers. Tarot saying, do not give up on this connection. There is a reason why these angel numbers came out. 222, 1010. 1010 is like angel number for a twin flame. But it's telling you to look at these patterns that you have in your life as far as, you know, in regards to connections, and letting things go when it's premature and not giving things a chance. What's the final likely outcome? Final likely outcome for Taurus and their person for this last week of Cancer season. We have the Tower. Ooh, gosh. Why the Tower? Why the Tower? This is Aries energy. Eight of Pentacles. Someone might stop working at investing in this connection. I feel like this might be your person, especially if you don't come forward with a solid offer. I feel like they might just like cut their losses because they're so in their heads about whether or not this is going to work. Eight of Swords, again, like they're in their head of this doesn't fit the mold. This doesn't fit the mold of like if I should even invest in this connection. And the High Priestess here. So I think there's going to be something that like the two of you just don't reveal to each other, like your anxieties about and worries about what this relationship looks like, or, you know, what your expectations are in a connection. And instead of really talking things through or having this conversation or just being transparent with each other, it's just going to naturally, like, I just get this feeling of it dropping off, you know, like 2 days turn into 5 days, yada, 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 where it just, that distance grows between you two. That could be what the Chariot is representing, because I very much feel like the space between you two. Okay, so possible zodiac signs: Gemini, Leo, Aries. That Page of Pentacles wanted to come out. So you could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, or this could be you, present Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, so you have a lot of zodiac signs, but take it with a grain of salt. Those are the zodiac signs in your connection. Remember, your mantra is adjustments are required. So remain flexible. You might have to get creative in the way that you communicate and you connect with your person. I'm pulling from the no communications deck in case you are not talking to this person. Hold on, I want to see the bottom of this deck just in cases. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands came out, and that was in your mutual energies. Maybe we're better off separated. It's coming from your person. I can't take being away from you any longer. Yeah, I just feel like this relationship is at a distance. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was a fool for not admitting it earlier. This is like the Page of Swords. So pretty button this reading up. This is full circle. This is what your person wants to say to you. Thank you, Taurus, for watching Sad Girl Horoscope. Support Sad Girl and like and subscribe. Comment. I want to hear from you and what you have to say. And I will be back in a few days for another weekly love reading. Bye.